Hello and welcome to another Motive tutorial. My name is Chris and today we're going to go over the Properties pane. This pane is a way of editing most of the data that is created and loaded into Motive. Specifically, I'll be showing skeletons, rigid bodies, and takes. I'm going to be using the Swinging a Golf Club take because it has multiple assets both containing rigid bodies and skeletons, but everything I show you here is applicable in live. The first thing I want to talk about the Properties pane is that it is selection dependent. There's no limit to the number of items you can select, so to keep track of this, there is a number at the top of the pane. It might look like I have just selected the skeleton here, but if you look closely, I have all of these markers selected as well. To help with selection here, there are some buttons at the top of the 3D view to restrict certain types of selection. For this demonstration, I'm going to be turning off marker selection. You can also select these types of items from the Assets pane. When having an item selected, the Properties pane will show all of the modifiable settings for that object. You can show advanced properties or edit which properties are hidden in the upper right-hand corner. You can make changes to groups of objects by simply selecting them. Here I have selected both of the rigid bodies in the scene and shown their orientation. If there's ever a difference in the property for a group of objects, the status will be shown as mixed. This also works the same for selecting takes. Some takes recorded in earlier versions of Motive may not contain all of the metadata. This is important because all of the reconstruction settings for takes are located here. The live reconstruction in application settings has no effect on this take. Those settings are only used for live. And that's about all we'll cover on the Properties pane. Just remember to keep in mind what you have selected before modifying properties. There is more in-depth documentation on the Property pane as well as all Motive features in the wiki. For bug reports and support questions, go to optitrack.com/support. Follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram for project updates, and join the mocap community on our forums. As always, thanks for choosing OptiTrack.